So I just want to set a few things straight because I don't believe a word that's being said tonight. I want to set a few things straight. One thing, I've just rung the police and I've had threats to life from Talia and Rickster. I've never rung the police in my life on anything, but I've had threats to life from Talia and Rickster tonight. So I've just been listening to a live. I was going to jump in, but then I'd get everybody on me. So they've told me I've got a recording of Rickster saying I'm going to die, I'm going to this, I'm going to that. I've got a threat from Talia saying she was going to ab me. Let me tell you what's happened. So they're all spinning narratives because they're all compulsive lies. I don't believe anything any of them say, right? So I'm going to tell you all something right now, yeah? They're all sitting over there saying about smashing boxes up and things like that. Go and ask Rickster what he did to Aunt Sally. You absolute cretin of a bloke. Rickster got Aunt Sally's house smashed to pieces. Yeah? A 70-year-old disabled woman. A 70-year-old disabled woman. And I stuck up for Rickster and said, no, it weren't him, Sally. It weren't him. He admitted to me it was him. So when they're all sitting there saying about smashing things up and you shouldn't go to people like, he got his own auntie that he borrowed money off. He borrowed money off a 70-year-old woman who stopped his universal credit. He borrowed money, and because she kicked his brother out or his brother left, he sent guys round to smash Aunt Sally's house up with her daughter in. Yeah? A 70-year-old disabled woman. Now, the truth's all going to come out now, right? Rickster just did a very naughty thing when Evil Queen was talking. Rickster just did a very naughty thing. He didn't correct, and nor did Talia. Because let me tell you about Talia and Rickster. They're bullies. They bullied me for weeks and weeks and weeks behind the scenes. Bullied me. I've got the voice notes. I don't lie. And I hope they're cam-toing me now. You fat fuck. Tell everybody now what you did to a 70-year-old woman's house who's disabled, who gave you money. Yeah? Tell everybody, sit in that box with Delusive Angie and your fucking gobshite missus and tell everybody what you did to your 70-year-old disabled auntie. She's petrified to leave the house. She's petrified to leave the house. And you blame me. You blame me over a beef that you started with people. You blame me for a beef that you started with people. Yeah? I had nothing to do with tonight. But you ring this cousin and you bully the 5-foot cousin, don't you? You bully the 5-foot cousin. Why are you not ringing the people and going and meeting the people that did this to you? You woman abuser. You were in court last week for DV on your ex-missus. You were in court for DV on your ex-missus. My auntie's got the paperwork. You absolute bully. I've rung the police. I've told them. You want to hear the recording? I'm going to play you the recording of him saying to me, you're going to die. Turn the comments back on. Turn the comments back on now. Getting accused of something that's nothing to do with me. You threatened to go to people's houses. Why don't you tell everybody you threatened to go to people's houses last week? Why don't you tell them that you rang somebody saying that they slept with their mother? You're an absolute bully. You're an absolute coward. You went and smashed up a car and a house of a 70-year-old disabled woman, and I stuck up for you. It wasn't him, Sal. It wasn't him. Then you admitted it on the phone to me when I was in the hairdressers. You're a wrong'un. You're a bully and you're a wrong'un. And I'm going to have you nicked now for what you've done. You put Evil Queen's address out there. You got it and gave it to people. You. Okay? You've come at me for what? What have you come at me for? Oh, he knew about it. He could have stopped it. You started the beef with everybody. You were slagging Sam Walker today, but when Sam Walker was calling you a poof and when he wasn't in the state he was in and everything, did you go for Sam Walker then? Now he's like that. Now you go for him. Did you go for G Crew when he called you out? I will never have nothing to do with you again. You are a bully. You're an absolute bully, Rickster, and it's going to be put out there what you've done to people. And if that little boy If that little boy, God bless him, if that little boy has got any damage to his face, why are you and the mother sitting on lives? You're a pair of fucking liars. You are a pair of liars, the pair of you. A little boy's got fucking smashed. And then EQ goes, well, he jumped into Alex Brigham's box. He knew what happened. But Rickster didn't tell you that he rang me threatening me. Talia didn't ring you, Talia ringing me up, telling me my house has just gone through. I'm going to stab you and everything. You two are getting done. You two, I've rung the police. I've said threats to life. Hang on, where's this recording? The man is a fucking, and do you know what? I hope the people that said they're coming to the app tomorrow to tell all about Ricky, I hope they do go live. I hope they've got the messages from fucking 5 years ago from his ex-missus. He was in court for DV. He was in court. Talia told me it was to do with the kid. Pair of liars. They've set this up tonight. A lot of them have set it up. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they come here. I'm leaving here. I'm leaving here. I'm taking my horses and I'm leaving here. I'm going to live with Mrs. B. I'm leaving here tomorrow. And you can thank Sophie Bailey for that, the little rat. I hope she answers the phone tomorrow when she gets a fucking call. Little rat. Nah, I'm not having my name being lied on by them lot. You all go over there and ask Rickster what he did to Aunt Sally's house. A 70-year-old disabled woman who is now shitting herself to leave the house. Why do you think Aunt Sally hasn't been live? Why do you think Aunt Sally don't want to leave her house? Because Rickster got her house smashed up. Yeah, poor Sally. And I stuck up for that shithead. Nah, Sally, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. He fucking admitted it to me when I was in the hairdressers. Fucking threatening me. I'm coming off the app and you're dead. Yeah, we'll see, mate. We'll see, because I'm telling everyone here now about you. You couldn't meet no fucking piece of shit. Good. Make sure you do it quickly. Make sure you do it quickly. See? Got it. Threats to life by both of them. They're compulsive liars. She encouraged Ricky. She encouraged Ricky to go and smash up, I believe, to smash up. They're sitting there going on about fucking, you don't go to people's house, Angie and EQ. What did he do to his 70-year-old auntie, EQ and Angie? What did he do to his 70-year-old disabled auntie? He got thugs to go there and smash her car and put bricks through her window. There you go. And I stuck up for him. I'll never have nothing to do with him again. I'll never have nothing to do with her again. And that's the fucking what I'm saying. I am furious they blame me for this. All because of Rickster's mouth. Because he mouths off at everybody. All through his mouth. All for a beef that's got nothing to do with me. I don't believe any single one of them. He could have turned round and said tonight in boxes to EQ and Delusive and Sophie, well, no, he knew about it because I rung him up and threatened him, so did Talia. But he sat there silent. Yeah. Oh, Alex Brigham knew. No, because I jumped in the box and said you just threatened me. Which you rung me and threatened me. You're all a bunch of liars, mate. I am leaving this place tomorrow. I'm packing up and I'm leaving. I'm going up to live with Mrs. B for a bit. And I'm throwing everything at him. He's a bully. Why is he not ringing? Why is he not ringing the cousin that he says did this? I don't believe a word they say. Instead, he picks on me, a 5'2" man. He picks on me, threatening me. She rung me up and she said to me, I'm telling everybody, I've told the police. She rung up me and said, I'm going to stab you, you're dead. And then he rings me after. This is nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. He's a bully. He's a fucking bully. And you lot should be going over there and spamming Aunt Sally. Aunt Sally. What he did to Aunt Sally. A 70-year-old woman who helped him out with money. Who stopped his universal credit. Oh, don't worry, Ricky. I've got other things as well about money. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Ricky. I've got other things about money with you. Don't you worry, my man. Keep going. Threatening to kill me over something that's nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. Oh, don't worry. I'm leaving here tomorrow. I'll do what I say I'm gonna do. I'm leaving here tomorrow. Know what I mean? Giving it the big man to Sam Walker and all that lot. But when Sam G Crew and everyone called you out, where were you? What, you go and visit Corey and Levi's house? Yeah, absolutely, Nanny Coco. Deflection. Absolutely. There you go. You've got the box, Nanny Coco. Oh, you got nothing to say? You got nothing to say, Nanny Coco? Ah, this is too much. This is too much for me. This is too much. I'm getting accused of something that's got nothing to do with me. One of the stories is that I was running down the road. Apparently, I was running down the road with my cousin. I had to go into Alex Brigham's live to prove. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it all now. They're bullies. Rickster is a bully. He is a bully. Yeah, Bex, I did that, yeah. So, Bex, why don't you ask Rickster what he's been saying on the phone to people? He won't tell you the truth that he had a row with somebody 3-4 days ago and accused him of all sorts of things, threatened to go to the house and everything. But I incited this. I incited it, yeah, when all I've done to do is calm down wars for them two. And they're sat there with somebody that mocked their child loss. No, I've had enough now. They all want to sit there. They all want to fucking sit there and go, yeah, it's bad to go to people's house. Yeah, it is bad to go to anyone's house, and I don't condone it. And I hope that little boy is all right, but they're liars. Ooh, your little kid's got glass in his eye or got glass on his face. What parents would jump online and go live and tell their story? What? You take your kid to the hospital. They are liars. The pair of them are compulsive. I don't know what to believe, whether it's a setup, whether this has happened. I don't know what to believe. Don't know what to believe. All I know is I'm getting his ass locked up for threatening to kill me, and I've got it right there. I've got it right there. She's losing that agency because I'm ringing my manager in the morning, and I'm getting that. She's losing that agency. Simple as that. Make false allegations on me. I said, Ricky, I'll take a lie detector test. Never knew anything about it, mate. I got told nothing. Oh, no, it was you. Because you're too cowardly to ring the person you think it was to go and have a straightener with him. But didn't you threaten to go to his mum's house 3 days ago? Didn't you threaten to go to his blind mother's house 3 days ago? And what did you say you were going to do? Fucking sick of getting the blame for things. Nothing to do with me. Hello?
Hello, Luke.
Hello?
Are you alright?
No, I'm not. I'm sick on this. I'm coming off. I'm sick of
so
getting blamed for
sorry.
everything, darling. I get blamed for nothing to do with me. I get, you incited this.
No,
Why don't
Luke,
you tell
Luke,
people?
listen.
Why don't you
It
tell
has nothing
people
to do with
what
you.
hang on, darling, please let me. Why don't
Sorry.
you tell people what you said to people on the phone the other day, what you were gonna do to their mum's house? Why don't you tell people what you did to your Aunt Sally's house who lent you money? Do you know this, darling? Tanya, he smashed Aunt Sally's house up.
It's terrible. It's terrible. I just can't believe it. I was on Corey's live at the time, and Corey, I mean, obviously was going nuts. He was so angry.
I don't know what.
Yeah,
I don't know
just
what
hope
to
you're
say.
okay. My
Threatening me
heart is
over, and then you've got the evil army, and then you've got Sophie and
they're
Angie and all that saying, "Oh,
disgusting.
Luke incited this. Luke started." All I've
They're
done is try and
disgusting.
put out fires. All I've done
Yeah.
is try and put out fires that he starts with people. It's all I have done. I've had their backs. I've stuck up for them. I even said to Aunt Sally weeks and weeks and weeks ago, I don't believe it's him, Sally. I don't believe it's him, Sally, that smashed her. She knew it was him. He's got an old lady petrified to leave the house. Why do you think Aunt Sally hasn't been on live? And then people are going deflection. They're deflecting. Why have you not took your kid to the hospital? Why have you not took your child to the hospital? I don't believe anything. Ricky Walker has been known as a compulsive liar for years and years and years. My aunties have got messages for their Facebook from 5, 6, 7, 10 years ago from his ex-missuses. He's an absolute compulsive, and he's not 35, he's 40 fucking 8. He lies about his fucking age. That passport shot was him. He's 40 fucking 8. Talia said to me on the phone the other day, do you not think I know how old he is? He's 48. He's the oldest son. He lies about his fucking age. He's 48 years old. You were all right. You all told the truth about him. Every single one of you knew the truth. He's 48 years old. My auntie said to me the other day, Luke, I was 12 when he was born, mate. He's the oldest son. Nah, not having this no more. You want to put lies on my name that I knew, so I've had your back, you fucking piece of shit, when EQ sent police to your mum's house. When your baby was mocked. Who was there for you? Oh, no, I'm having him locked up, mate. I'm going to play them recordings on live tomorrow. Threats to life, mate. I'm having them recordings tomorrow. All I've ever done is try and protect that fucking piece of shit. That's all I've done because I believed his lies. Ask him why he was in court last week. Talia says to do with the child. It was to do with DV of his ex-missus. He DV'd his ex-missus. He was in court. My auntie rung me yesterday. One of my aunties rung me yesterday. I said it was to do with the kids, mate. It was to do with the kids. Nothing to do. It's nothing to do with his daughter. Oh, it's nice to do with the ex-missus. Now, you want to come live and tell lies on my name, Rickster? I'll tell the truth on yours. I had nothing to do with this. You're a coward and you're an absolute bully. And I'm going to go through with this now. Fucking family jump online in boxes with EQ and Delusive and Sophie. Disgusting, mate. And do you know what's wrong? Do you know what? You sat there with someone that accused you of spiking her. You sat there, Rickster, with someone that accused you of spiking her. I wouldn't talk on it. You sat there with someone that accused you of being her abuser. Wouldn't talk on it. You sat there with a woman that doxed your missus and threatened your missus, Sophie. I wouldn't speak on it. You come lies and tell lies on my name. I had anything to do with this. I had nothing to do with anything. You absolute tosser. You are a tosser. Are you a big hard man? Are you threatening to fucking kill a 5'2" fucking bloke? Big hard man threatening to kill. He said he's coming off the app and he's coming to do me. Well, you do what you got to do and I'll make sure you go away for life. Because you know who I'm ringing tomorrow? Do you know who I'm going to ring tomorrow? I'm ringing his brother Kevin tomorrow. I'm ringing Kevin, telling him everything of his lies. Yeah? Do we all forget about the trans person that came to the app 2 years ago and said they met up with Ricky? Got all the messages from her as well. I've got everything. Okay? So I'm ringing his brother tomorrow because I know what his brother thinks of him. Don't you worry. You weren't there for me, for Joey. Did I not send money? Did I not send like £100 or something to your GoFundMe? Did I not? What happened to the GoFundMe with your daughter I sent money to? Huh? What happened with the GoFundMe with your daughter I sent money to? Who's your uncle's twin? I've never met any side of my family. So if he's going on about, ask him about Ken Codlin. Go and ask Ricky about Ken Codlin, his mother's uncle. Who's that, Ricky? You gone silent, Ricky? Who's Ken Codlin, Ricky? Your mother's uncle. What was he known for? No. Wants to ask me about, right, so what he wants to threaten me with, right? What he wants to threaten me with is that I've got an uncle that's a nonce, yeah? I've got an uncle. And this is what him and Talia, could you believe this? This is what him and Talia have been threatening me with for weeks. I've got an uncle that I've never met. Don't know what he looks like. Don't bear in mind that it's his uncle as well. It's his uncle as well. And he says, oh, I pulled away from them people. I pulled away from them people because no, you didn't. Tell the truth right now. Swear on the mighty Bible. Swear on Talia's life why your dad stopped speaking to you. Tell everybody right now in front of all your people. Tell them why your dad stopped speaking to you. What did you do, Ricky Walker? What did you do? Tell everybody right now. So that's what I've been blackmailed you with. I'm going to tell you all right now.
Stop.
No.
Now, stop. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Luke.
Don't put anybody in my boxes. Do not put anybody in my boxes because I'll take all your powers. So, I have been threatened with the fact that my uncle, one of mine and Ricky's uncle, was a nonce. And that's what Talia and Rickster have had over me. Then they threatened me. No, I will not stop. I'm leaving this app, so I don't care. I'm getting him and her nicked. I've got a recording of him and her threatening me, yeah? Threats to life with something that's got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. If he's a big enough man, why doesn't he go and face the one he's accusing? So I'm going to tell the whole story of what I've been threatened with, why I've had to stay silent and back Ricky, right? I'm going to stay silent. I'm going to tell you all, right, what's gone on. So we had an auntie in the family that was jailed. Bearing in mind I've never met her. Never ever met her in my life. Wouldn't know what the woman looked like. She passed away. So she was accused of unaliving her children. She was acquitted. It was in the paper. She was acquitted and she got a payout. And one of the uncles that I've never met, wouldn't know what he looked like, wouldn't know what his age was, nothing, is a nonce. But why doesn't Rickster tell people about Kenny Codlin? Who's Kenny Codlin, Rickster? Why don't you tell people in your chat who Ken Codlin is? So you've got no power over me anymore, Rickster, over an uncle that I've never ever met. And bear in mind, Rickster, he's your uncle as well. So that's what I've been threatened with, everybody. That's what I've been threatened with, to stay fucking with them two. They've threatened me for weeks to come to the app about an uncle and an auntie I've never ever met. Never met. Bearing in mind, they're his aunties and uncles as well. So, there we go. No more to say now. You're a bully. You are a bully. That's all you are. Bullying people smaller than you 48-year-old man that's lied about your age. You're a bully. You go there and say I knew and you come for me. Let's see everything I've got, Rickster. Because members of the family want to jump in on you. They've been dying to jump in on you. And you know who they are. You know who they are. You know members of the family who know who they know. I'll get your own fucking dad to come live and tell the truth about why he disowned you. You're a fucking bully. Threatening to kill me tonight. Threatening to stab me. How dare you, when I've done nothing to you two. Nothing but support you. Tossers. No, I'm telling the whole app now what he's had over me. What he's been threatening me with. Bullying me over. The fact of an uncle that I never knew. Yeah, that's what he's been doing. Bullying me to go live and tell everybody about an uncle that I've never met. Ask Ricky Walker about Kenny Codlin.
Hello?
You've got me in so much shit tonight for something I knew nothing.
What have I missed? What have I missed?
Well, I'm accused that I knew that someone apparently smashed Ricky. I don't believe a word they're saying. I don't believe a word they're saying.
Oh, what, Billy bullshit again? Talking shite?
I've always come live and said, ask about your uncle, Fran. He's come live and said, ask Luke about his uncle.
Someone just message saying that he's been putting up that I do something and I'm from Cambridge, my full name, and I don't know, mate. He's a weirdo. He's an old weirdo, mate.
Little police informer.
No.
48 years old.
Listen, he's 48 years of age, yeah.
And he wears a toupee.
India, stop, man.
I know. He just talks rubbish 24/7. He lies. He just beats women up. That's what he does. He's beat every one of his ex-women, his wives. He's beat up and battered. He just bullies women, and that's it. End of. And people are listening. No one will listen to his crap anymore, mate.
I've had to tell him about Aunt Sally. I've had to tell everyone the truth. I've had to tell him
that he smashed the windows and whatever else. And he didn't mind taking all the money off her though, did he? And using her and getting them off the drugs when no one wanted to know him. He didn't mind using it, did he, for a bit? And then he obviously got with his Talia, and now he thinks life's so good. But either way, listen, don't let this guy bother you. Don't even put a live about him.
I've rung the police, Fran, I'm not a grass in my life. I'm not a grass.
Well, listen,
Ricky's grass. Hang on, ask Ricky about the 2 people he grassed up.
Listen, he's a known police informer. He always has been.
Can you leave the box for a second because I need to talk? Can you just leave because I'm getting upset now? You can come back in a second, I promise.
Well, get me out of the box then. See you in a bit. Trot.
Right. So that is what Ricky has had over me. That's why I've been so nice to him. I can't stand him, right? I can't, and I stuck up for him. I stuck up for him and told Sally, nah, it wouldn't be him, Sally. Wouldn't be him. He wouldn't do it. Sally, it's got nothing. That woman is, what have you all got? Tell that fucking delusive Angie to come over here now. Tell that gobshite evil queen to come over here now, spinning your now. Get in this fucking box now, you pair of wrong uns, right? And tell me about a 70-year-old woman fucking not being able to leave her house because a 48-year-old man smashed her house up. Can we unblock delusive Angie and evil queen, please? Because I want to have it with them. Fucking back in a bloke that was giving your address out, evil queen. Turned up to your address to try the handles. What was he going to do if he could get into your house, evil queen? No. Let him in. I'm ready for him. Fucking pair of bullies. No, I want him in. Yeah. Huh? Fucking, that's what he's had over me, guys. You know it now anyway. About my uncle supposedly being a nonce, apparently. Supposedly being a nonce. Don't know nothing about him. Never met him. Wouldn't know what he looks like. And the fact that one of my aunties I've never met. 13 brothers and sisters. Never met fucking any of these people. I've met Ricky once. I've met Ricky fucking once. Once in my life I've met Ricky. Once. Yeah? I don't know any. I know. I've got nothing more to say. I had nothing to do with tonight. And a 48-year-old man is sitting there bullying the life out of someone that's 5'2". Someone with a big mouth. I'm going to come off now, right? He ain't my blood. He's nothing to do with me. He's evil. And I know everything. My aunties have told me about him. I know everything. Everything. And I'm going to lock his ass up now and hers. So when you're all sitting there feeling sorry for Talia, the only person I feel sorry for is that kid. That kid. If that did happen tonight, if it did happen, right, and it wasn't a setup by all these, I wouldn't trust him. After what he did to Aunt Sally, I wouldn't have trusted him to pay someone to do that to himself. He's already admitted he wants views and gifts and things like that, right? I don't trust any word they say. But mark my words now. I'm going fully through with this. I'm going to play these voice recordings. And Corey, you need to keep on what you're doing as well. Don't let him bully you. If he's that much of a gangster, he can't even go and hand himself into the police. He's scared shitless to go to the police. You have got no hold on me anymore, Rickster. You have got no hold on me.